Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the eBay Amazon Corner, where I give you guys tips and tricks on how to sell on eBay and Amazon, mostly eBay because I specialize in eBay. Um, and today's episode is episode 6, which is the top 3 reseller advice that you should not follow. Um, but first, I want to plug in my um, eBay Hustler Guide, which is basically a cheat sheet for new sellers. Explains to you the process and how to get started. Most of the most of the information here is questions that are answered and taken from other YouTuber comment section, and I usually take the time to answer most of the people's questions, the comment section, because some YouTubers will not reply or they'll just give a heart. So I just take my out of my time and just go ahead and answer people's questions because I've been there before. So, anyways, let's get started. In the first I'm gonna go I'm gonna talk out of my mind because I I did that bullet stuff and fortunately Canva screwed up my pictures. So the first worst advice I ever heard before and that I experienced was sell unique items. Um, Selling a unique items is good only if the item is hot or if it's trendy. Um, for example, if it's a Comic Con is coming up and you find like a cosplay suit at the Goodwill or whatever, pick it up because it was unique and it's relevant to the Comic Con, it'll sell. But if it's just a unique item, your audience becomes smaller, and audience becoming smaller, your buyers become limited, and your item will sit for a long time after that. And the only person that will buy it is someone that will like it or is looking for that particular item. And most like I said, most unique items will take a long time to sell if you look at it. um eBay buyers come on eBay to get deals on what's trendy. For example, um I came I went on eBay so I could get a deal on these Sony lens that I picked up, and they were like 500 bucks um at Best Buy, or I think it was 400 500, but I got a good deal. I got it for 299 on eBay. And that's the reason I went on eBay. I'm not looking. I'm going there for deals, not to look for specific items. Unless, yeah, I mean, some people do that, but majority of buyers go on there to look for items that are trendy, not unique. Um, the second advice I wouldn't take from people, other resellers is those bolo items that they always advertise. Um, you have to really watch out uh, the bolo items that they say because they may have been hot at the time they said it. So make sure you look at the video date. If it's a polo item from 2013 and it's 2018, and it used to be hot, but the company crashed or whatever, and nobody wants to buy their clothes anymore, you're gonna get that polo item. So some sellers just take their word for it, and they don't even do any research and go out and look for the polo items. And the reason why I hate this advice is because you end up looking for that specific polo item instead and then passing up on other items that are actually worth more. And that's bad when you go to the thrift store or when you go sourcing and you're only looking for one particular item. You got to be diverse in this game. You cannot be just looking for that one niche. I mean, if you specialize in that and you know there's a market for it, yeah, by all means go ahead. But if you're new to reselling, you have to be diverse. And those bolo items is um advices are not good because like I said, from my experience, I bought this one particular brand that was always mentioned on one of these tubers channels, and it was a shirt brand. I've been sitting on like maybe 50 of them right now. I paid a good amount because they were saying, oh, it would make you $30, $40 profit, but it doesn't. Like it used to before, but not now, not today. The last advice that I hate, I really hate, is that advice of listing list frequently, list more. A lot of people are always saying this, and they always end their videos saying that list more, list frequently. eBay wants activity on your account, blah blah blah. But I have a second store, and I haven't listed anything for a few months, and I'm still selling. I'm still getting traffic to my store. It's just that people are not buying my items at the time, but I made a few sales on my account. And the list more model is really bad because you end up taking the list business model too seriously, and you end up with thousand listings, but thousand um crappy items. And do you think that crappy items will move? No, they won't. And I hate this because I see this a lot on Instagram, and a lot of new sellers, and especially some veteran sellers are always advertising this, and they're like, "Oh, I just listed 500 items for this price." And then they show off their fixed price is like 70 grand or whatever. But how much of that fixed price is being sold? If you have $70,000 of merchandise and you're only moving two a week, that's pathetic. Like seriously. So that's really a bad advice. And yeah, so and new sellers tend to want to show off. That's what I noticed. I mean, I used to show my listing, but I never ever showed off my. I mean, I used to show off my items that I were listing, but not how much I had. If I had $1,000, a thousand listings of Faded Glory Walmart brands, I'm gonna show that off. No way. But if I have listings that are quality, then I would show it off. But I don't know. This is just my opinion on what's the top three seller advice, worst seller advice. I hope you guys follow it. Again, you guys are looking to start your guys' business, get my book. It's only $9.99. It'll get you started, and I'll be, like I said, again, I'll be trying to pump out more content on my channel. I want to give more back to the reseller community, especially to the new ones, because I've been getting a lot of questions in person, so I might as well refer these videos back to them, so I don't need to just. I mean, I love to talk to people and just try to teach them stuff, but money is time, so yeah. All right. Again, thanks for watching. Peace.